and welcome. You're joining us on the South edition of the Property Show. We are covering the region's top performing real estate locations and projects, along with exclusive data that reveals the mood of the markets. Please welcome Sameer Jasuja of Prop Equity, who joins us for all your questions and, of course, finds the top answers for them. Let's tell you what's on the show today. The incessant rains and floods in Chennai have caused immense damage to property and the already struggling real estate of the city. We sum up the damage and get some answers on what will it take to restore and revive Chennai's property market. Up then, Hyderabad top projects in a very, very affordable budget home of 30 to 50 lakh rupees. Bengaluru, we will go to several locations, 50 to 80 lakhs. Those are the budgets we will find top projects in. Buyers in Bengaluru are also spoiled for choices. Developers from Mumbai and Pune are in that city's realty pie. We find out what they have on offer for home buyers for India's IT capital. We will go to Vizag as our next spot and call out budget homes for you. In Mysore, we stay with a similar price tag and get you top of the line projects in a budget of 45 lakh. Back to Bengaluru, and this time in the citizens' voice. Well, the citizens cry foul as the infrastructure in India's most livable city crumbles. They and the experts speak out on how the city can reboot itself. All right, let's start with our questions and answers. We've got Hyderabad on the map first. Ankur Gautam on the phone line. Ankur, hi. I believe you want to buy something in Shankrapalli. Go ahead, spell out your specifications.
Hey, hi. Thanks for taking my query up. So my question is I'm looking forward to buy a residential plot in Hyderabad, which is near around financial district. So I identified this area, Shankarpalli, Mokila, wherein the Aparna is doing a project by the name Aparna Western Meadows.
All right.
So it's like a 200-acre project wherein they have completed phase 1 of that project, about 44 acres, and the price they are quoting currently is 12,500 per square yard. So I wanted to know, is it Aparna is a better brand in Hyderabad, but even at this price range, is it a good project to invest in? If not, what are the other projects I can look at?
All right. Well, you know, Aparna by itself, the builder is extremely good, very reputed in the Hyderabad market, Sameer. So we will have to basically zone into the project per se in Shankarpalli and tell him whether it's coming to him at the right price and should he go ahead with it. What do you think?
Sure. So there are a couple of things that have to be kept in mind while making that final decision. This project is, like you said, is a big project trading at about 12,500 rupees, which is roughly about 1,388 rupees a square foot. The base weighted average prices of this market is about 700 rupees, 650 to 700 rupees. So there is a huge premium to this project, and there are multiple reasons for that. A being the excellent location, a gated community offering you gated community benefits that are there. In addition to that, you have the project in itself doing quite well. It's ready. So you have to keep these factors in mind before you make that final decision. As I mentioned, it's a total of 200 acres. Phase 1 is 43 acres. Project comes with a luxury clubhouse ecstasy. It has world-class facilities. So keeping all those factors in mind, we would definitely give it a go-ahead, although the project is priced much higher than the market. Market is very safe of Shankarpalli at 19 months of inventory overhang. Price appreciation is fantastic because of the low base effect, about 15% on an annualized basis. But keep in mind, this is plotted investor return and low base, and that's why the price appreciation is so high. There are two more projects that you can consider. One is Orange Vistas by Vishnu Ventures, a much smaller project. So that's why the price is 722 rupees a square foot. So if you're just going for a price advantage, then you could consider these projects. Railway station is about 2.5 kilometers. Total area is about 17 acres. Project will be ready by first quarter of 2016. All major work has been completed. And then we have Loft Line by House of Hirandanis at 850 rupees a square foot. This is 3 kilometers to the railway station, and project is in two phases, where phase 1 is ready and phase 2 is waiting for approvals. Total land area is about 65 acres, of which 40 acres will be used for plots and remaining will be used for residential or commercial purposes. So these are the three choices you can make. If you want to go for a really luxurious gated community complex by a top developer, great location, then you can consider the Aparna project. Otherwise, we've got you two projects in line with the market.
How far is Shankarpalli from Gachipoli or the high-tech city? It's quite far,
Well, yeah, it is. That's why the price points are so attractive over here, right?
Right. All right, so here's a quick summary of what are the other projects that you can look at, though the project that you've shortlisted gets a complete thumbs up from us, which is by the Aparna Builders, Aparna Western Meadows, and the other two, Orange Vistas, Loftline by House of Hiranandani, are up on your screen. Take a look at either three of them. Always good to have choices and then take a decision. Mohammad Ali on the phone line with us. Well, this is again a Hyderabad question. Mr. Ali, go ahead. How can we help you?
Hey, hi. This is Mohammed from Hyderabad. Actually, I'm looking for a 2 BHK or a 3 BHK in the price range of 30 to 35 lakhs in areas like Gachibowli or Manikonda or Upper Junction, ORR. So if you can just let me know what is the suitable projects available in that particular area.
Samir, in a budget of 32 lakhs, I think Gachibowli is going to be a very big challenge. But do you think Manikonda, or do you think we have to take him out further?
So his choices were Toli Chowki, Gachibowli and Sheikpet, which are all in the weighted average price points of above 4,000 rupees a
That's
square
not
foot.
going to work out. So where do we take him?
So Narsingi and Bandagudla is the other two choices that we are recommending. Proximity to Gachibowli is there. It's although definitely going to be far away, 10 plus kilometers. The question really is that the market, Bandla has done pretty well on the price appreciation charts. They're pretty safe on the inventory overhang, and you can definitely go ahead with each of the micro markets. Inventory overhang, although a little higher, but the supply is very limited. So sales are a bit slow. Banakundla is 30 months and Narsingi is about 26 months. But Bandakundla's weighted average price is very affordable at 2760 and Narsingi is about 3450. Price appreciation point of view, Bandla has done exceedingly well at 10.5% annualized appreciation and 6 odd % for Narsingi. You shortlisted a project called Jain Salzburg. It's a good project. It gets a go ahead from our side. It's 3,000 rupees a square foot in line with the market's price. The project has amenities also. Clubhouse, swimming pool are there. This is a total of 5-acre project. 14 floor structure work is completed. There are two more recommendations that we can give you. Ishta by Girdhari Constructions, again a very affordable project at 2,600 rupees. Having amenities which include even a meditation yoga room besides the gym, swimming pool and amphitheatre. Small project though, it's a 1-acre project with only 82 units. And lastly, we have Aradhya by Mupa Projects in Narsingi. This is a project which has got a total land area of 1.2 acres. Fifth floor work is going on and amenities here also are quite a few, which include a swimming pool, clubhouse, gym, creche, piped gas as well.
All right, so thumbs up to your project, and of course we have to take you to locations which are not the ones that you've specified, but there is another one that we've chosen, which is Bandlaguda and Narsingi in a budget of 32 lakhs. This is going to be a little further beyond 10 kilometers from the high-tech city, but in your budget of 32 lakhs, these are some of the top projects that you can look at. All right, we're going to move to Bengaluru now. Nagaraj writes in and he says, suggest me a 3 BHK apartment in North Bengaluru from a reputed builder with recreational facilities. My budget is 70 to 80 lakh rupees. I'm waiting for an immediate response. Where do we take him? I mean, do we take him to Yelahanka or do we take him to Thani Sandra, Hennur Road, etc.? I mean, North Bangalore, he's just left it all open for us.
Yes, so Thani Sandra and the Hennur Road market is what we like the most, purely because of the proximity to the Manyata Tech Park, yes, which is 5 to 7 kilometers away, and this is good access to the Bangalore airport as well. Price points are also very affordable, Thani Sandra being 4,200 and Hennur Road being 5,100 rupees a square foot. Price appreciation very recent, 12 odd % for Hennur Road and 9% for Thani Sandra. And if you were to look at the inventory overhang figures, extremely safe. 21 months for Thani Sandra and Hennur Road is about 16 months. The projects that you can consider are Monarch Serenity, again a very reputed developer out of Thani Sandra, 4,500 rupees a square foot. All amenities, top class amenities being offered, including indoor squash court, jogging track, besides the clubhouse and swimming pool. The project is about 28 kilometers away from the Kial airport, and Manyata Tech Park is only about 3 kilometers. And the project will be ready by the first quarter of 2016. Nakshatra Celestia by Nakshatra Upscale Estates. This project is located just off Thani Sandra main road. Reputed hospitals like Columbia Asia, Kaveri Medical Center are quite nearby. There are 2 blocks in the project. It will be completed by first quarter, and all amenities as discussed earlier are also here in this project. MIMS Habitat by MIMS in Henu Road at 4,500 rupees. Located just off the main Henu Road, it is on a signal-free road from Manita Tech Park. MIMS Hospital is located just 7 kilometers away, and the project also boasts of all the amenities, and the project is ready to move in.
All right, so here's a quick summary of what you can buy. North Bengaluru is the market that you'd given us, and these are some of the recommendations in Thani Sandra and Hennur. If you've got a budget of 80 lakhs, what can you look at? All right, we are going to stick with Bengaluru. We've got Dr. V. Mani on the phone line with us. Dr. Mani, hi, welcome. How can we help you, sir?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for giving me an opportunity. See, look, my son is working in Bangalore in IT company. He's looking for a flat for residence purpose, 2 bedrooms in and around JP Nagar. The budget around 60 lakhs max.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just wondering, how are we going to find him anything in JP Nagar in a budget of 60 lakh? I mean, it is one of the well-established locations of South Bengaluru. Samir, can we try and get him something?
Absolutely.
A 2 BHK?
2 BHKs are possible. 3 BHKs will be a complete no-no, and it will be out of the budget. The weighted average price of the market is 5,100, but we've been able to cull out projects from this micro market which are at 4,000 rupees. That's why we've been able to find you projects at that budget. JP Nagar market is doing exceedingly well with a very low inventory overhang of 15 months. Mid segments weighted average prices I mentioned is 5,100, and 10.8% is the annualized price appreciation. This is one of the micro markets which has got a very good upside going for itself because of its limited supply and very low inventory overhang. Thirumala Animon by Sri Chodeshwari Builders is the first project, a very small project of 80 units. Although having all the amenities that a good project offers, including a swimming pool and a clubhouse and a gym. Total land area is only 1.2 acres here. Then we have Oakdale by Ishwari Developers at 4,000 rupees a square foot. This is in JP Nagar's 8th phase near to the Jammu Basuri Dean bus stop. This project is ready and already families are staying in. That's always a big positive according to us. And the amenities here also are quite decent, including power backup, which is not there for every apartment complex in Bangalore. Platinum Lifestyle by Platinum City Developers at 3,900 rupees. This is also a project that is ready, and only the amenities here are pending, which will be ready in a couple of months. Project has a 65% open area. It's located on an 80 feet wide road, and the advantage of JP Nagar that is there is that it's close to Banarghatta road of 4 kilometers away, and the Nice road is only 5 kilometers away. So very strategically located market JP Nagar is, and that's why it seems to be doing pretty well.
All right, Dr. Mani, so 3 bedroom is difficult, but 2 BHK is something that we have been able to find within the JP Nagar option that you had wanted. These are almost ready to move in projects, and some of them actually ready to move in and lived in projects: Thirumala, Animoni, Oakdale and Platinum Lifestyle. All right, here's an email. Vikas Deva Prasad, he's written in to us to say, I'm looking to buy a 2 BHK flat in Bengaluru and my budget is around 50 to 60 lakh. By mid-2016, it should be ready. Kindly suggest some upcoming projects or ready to move in projects. Details, vicinity to school, hospital, IT, companies, etc. So, where do we take him, Samir? I mean, he's not specified any particular location.
Keeping his budget in mind, we like Gunjur as a micro market very well, primarily because of its strategic location, proximity to Whitefield, Varthur and Sarjapur Road, and Outer Ring Road also, which is just about 5 kilometers away. The location is peaceful with full of greenery, and now big players like Shobha Developers are also doing big projects in the vicinity. A peripheral ring road is also in the pipeline with respect to this area. Coming to some key data points, inventory overhang just on the border of the danger zone, 24 months, 4750 being the weighted average price, and 9% being the analyzed price appreciation, which is exactly in line with the Bangalore micro markets. Vahe Imperial Gardens by Vahe Projects is the first recommendation. This is located on Varthur Gunjur main road. Amenities are all there, 77% open space, which is a big positive. Project is in final stages of completion and will be handed over in the first quarter of 2016. The project is about 4.2 kilometers from the Forum Value Mall. Then we have Malibu Beliza by Malibu Homes at 3,300 rupees. Again, the work is in full swing here and will be completed by mid-2016. The project has got all the facilities: gym, power backup, multi-purpose hall, clubhouse with indoor games and beautiful landscape. And lastly, we have Symphony by Sai Purvi Developers at 3,800 rupees. Here the project work has just started. It will be completed by end of 2017. It's a mid-sized project spread across 4.5 acres of land, and Whitefield Main Road from this project is only 500 meters away.
All right, Gunjur is the market that we are talking about. Well, it started popping up on the real estate or a property show recently, located between Whitefield, Varthur and Sarjapur, and just 5 kilometers from the outer ring road. Here are your options. Also a very green area is what Samir mentioned: Vahe Imperial Gardens, Malibu Beleza and Symphony. From Bengaluru now to Chennai. Chennai, it has been submerged, but the question is, was this a result of a freak natural disaster, or was it more? Enough and more experts who study town planning have established that while the rains exceeded anything that the southern capital has seen in over 100 years, it was simply not the big reason why the city got drowned in. This disaster was man-made and a result of haphazard construction along banks of lakes and over drainage channels which allow rainwater to get out of the city. TK Smitha finds out whether this human and property disaster has washed away the faith people have in Chennai's real estate.
For over a week, the Ramakrishnans just couldn't step into their house. Their house, surrounded by knee-deep waters, they've taken refuge in a hotel. When the flood struck, the city's stormwater drains just collapsed, unable to take the rains and the discharge from the lakes. The result? Sewage entered their home at the posh Veerappa Nagar in North Chennai. Like them, at least 250 families have abandoned their homes in the neighborhood.
The water from outside, the road water, which is rainwater, was mixing with the drainage water. It was coming in. So the minute it started coming in, I started, safeguarding whatever was on the ground level. I started putting them on the courts. How many properties can I safeguard within a half an hour span? Because the waters are raising, and I was just trying to pack up and send my seniors and my family outside.
Many call it a man-made disaster, exposing the unplanned urban development over the decades. For instance, the city has over 1.5 lakh illegal structures, built over 300 water bodies. Lowlands have turned into concrete jungles with absolutely no stormwater drains. Worse, the CMDA that approves construction has no urban planner, not even guidelines on building stormwater drains. Experts say an urban planner is the need of the hour.
It's urban planning which is of critical importance today, simply because an architect can design only what is within the boundary wall of the project. But as an urban planner, you need to really plan the waterways, the physical road infrastructure. So in urban planning, you need to make sure that there is this involved with the architect. So they plan the holistic development.
For many residents, their dream homes turned into cesspools. In areas like Pallikarne, Tambaram, Velacheri and Perumbakam, many had to take boats to save their lives. And sales teams of developers, including Sare Homes, got into boats and distributed essentials to the affected people. Developers too claim they've incurred losses. The floods washed away construction material besides damaging equipment.
The only effect was that the lifts were not operational for one day because the lift wells had water in them. So they had to be cleaned once the rains, the backflow happened. Work has been held up, and mainly because of labor hutments getting affected and the labor moving out. I would reckon that the total delay would be about 2 months.
500 apartments were sold every quarter this year. Experts had estimated sale of 20,000 to 22,000 apartments by the end of 2015. The recent rains say it will bring it down by at least 20%. Clearly, buying a property doesn't seem to be a priority for people in Chennai right now. Experts are hoping that the Pongal season in the new year would help improve sentiments. In Chennai, with camera person Edwin, Smitha TK for NDTV.
All right, we can only hope and pray that Chennai as a city restores back to its glory sooner than later. On the other side, best deals in affordable hubs of Vishakhapatnam and projects in the emerging destinations of Mysore. We also leave you with some new launches in South. Here's Park West Phase 2 by Shapoorji Pallonji in Bengaluru.